Yes, Arman. Every day we connect or communicate with different people of various personalities and cultures for different purposes. The way we communicate with them will depend on our purpose. Every message we send should have an intent that will make it easy for the receivers to interpret in a correct way. In setting our goal, we must consider the who, what, how, and why of the communications process in order to have an effective communication. In order for us to communicate with purpose, we must consider their four basic components that will help us to able to communicate effectively. First is have an objective. We must identify the purpose why we will communicate with the person. It is to inform, entertain, or persuade. What are your expectations from the person or audience? By developing strategies for communication, you can set and adhere to consistent standards for every interaction. Second, consider your audience. After identifying your purpose, you should think of the best way to communicate the message. Taking an audience centered approach is important because your effectiveness as a speakers will be improved if the communications is created and delivered in an appropriate way. Third, be clear. Make sure that there are irrelevant information, no unfamiliar jargons, and no ambiguous terminology. By delivering message clearly, there is no room for misunderstanding or alterations of message, which is decrease the potentials for conflict. Lastly, check for understanding. It always helps to confirm understanding in a way that saves for your listeners. Taking a few minutes to check your understanding potentially save everyone a significant amount of time waste on a misunderstanding. Knowing the purpose of your communication is the key to a successful communications process. Keep on practicing your skills in identifying purpose and planning how to communicate. This is Maloni Cervantes reporting for News X Daily Communication News. Back to you, Herman.